these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
How would he do it? He worked.
And now off to the races.
Don't worry about
right
it, baby.
side.
Good
Touchdown,
God. What the heck
LA.
happened, defense?
Touchdown.
Cam Akers with touchdown
No
number
way.
12 on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one going to be complete to David Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hey,
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's caught by Hollister. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Fourth down.
They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out of the gun now on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 5th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Akers.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Remember, he scored already in this first quarter, and he's really trying to get off to a hot start. But on that last play, the defense had a little cool breeze back his way and said, not that time.
Again, it'll be Akers.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here's Akers. They try and run.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Now Sam Sloman is on.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
For the extra point.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Going deep here for Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a 6-yard
Are you serious?
Around the 43. 17-0 our score after one.
The score, Rams 17. Seahawks nothing.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
This is killing me with Cam
side.
Akers.
Touchdown, LA! Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And good starting field
Best
position.
freaking offense we had the whole
All the way
game.
up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
to throw here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Man, freaking stop the nigga on the run,
His first punt, 45
tackling
yards.
nigga in the backfield, he still ain't getting stopped.
Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
That don't make no sense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Delano Hill. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams 7-yard line.
Here's Sanders, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. It's going to take a lot more to add to that
defense
for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Open man here, Sims complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A throw taken in by Sims.
Complete.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. but it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
You got to change the direction for that, man.
Left to play until we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
God dang, they throw that ball so late. How you throw that junk so late?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And
God dang, we needed that score.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
God dang it, we don't score the ball. Gotta score the ball, fellas.
Work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his.
All right, fellas. At least let's make it competitive. God damn.
Able to cut into that deficit.
Jeez.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And a fair catch signaled for.
We gotta stop this freaking nigga Cam Akers.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
God dang, he beating us by himself. Oh, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
We hit.
to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Tranquil. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
The best move we could have made. Move that nigga to safe.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust
let me get that
guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete.
I don't know he's supposed to get that.
2nd down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the
And we had the
41 as they
timeout
line
up,
up
so
2nd
that's
and
perfect.
10. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
This nigga hit
So
stick
we reach
and make us
halftime here in
fumble.
a 10-point game as we send you cross country to
Oh, God damn, my
Coach
quarterback.
Aaron has our
We're gonna be
EA
good
Sports
next year.
halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh my God! Why would they make this animation like that? That's stupid. That's just dumb. That nigga not even supposed to be over there. It's not supposed to be in the hole. How?
With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
That's stupid, man. That's the dumb stuff I hate about man. Throwing it in a hole, and this nigga, X Factor, he gonna make an animation like that. Stop it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Oh, that's my fault. I gotta put that in the hole.
Right there on the
I gotta put it in the hole. God dang.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big
Dang, I gotta put that in the hole.
understanding
That's
where the
my fault. You gotta
football
throw
is,
that
finding
L
it.
too.
In this case, when it arrived,
too.
it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Sanders. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And that will be
Keenan Allen just sucked today, huh? God dang it.
Has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. a 45-yard attempt.
I don't even know. I know I'm going to need this.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's
If
just
I
their
pick the
first,
fake or
2
not.
remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45. And Myers able to knock it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a decent
Two of the dumbest animations ever on one drive.
Out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to get that victory.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. Number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
Back there.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 2nd and 2. Set up the screen here to Akers.
This nigga's all world. Are you serious?
Tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
So many things have to come together.
First, he don't make the play. Then he missed the tackle. Then this big nigga.
Timing of the pass to the runner.
Man,
Together just right.
this
But on
nigga
that
Cam
play, the
Akers
defense was
on
able
God.
to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They'll try and run for this with
God,
Akers. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
He better not fumble, bro. I swear it's on something else. They try everything to make my nigga drop that ball.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Being chipped.
Oh, God, they wouldn't let that nigga get that.
And he goes down.
How, bro?
Racking up sack
that nigga way back there. They just slowed him down.
Play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Allen's got it over the middle. And he
Finally caught something, man. I appreciate you, my guy. I know you got smacked. Dang.
First down there on a pickup at 25. They'll look to throw.
I know I threw it in.
Incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Marshawn Lattimore there.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right move, and they steal them.
And that's also all for this third quarter.
That's the right play. That is no.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
A 28-yard attempt.
Myers.
Oh, heck yeah, we'll take that roughing the kick, my God. What? Appreciate you, Bloody. God dang, I appreciate you.
So
what
a turnaround there, a roughing call on the field goal try leads to first and goal. They'll set up a throw.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate you.
For the Seahawk touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point.
Dang, can we stop Cam Akers when we need to?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, good work, good work. I knew he was going over there. I knew it. My nigga just didn't play.
Great way to convert third down there. 21 yards the play.
First down, Rams.
God damn, I knew he was going over.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah.
Not get the connection there.
That's good.
Well, they certainly did a nice job.
I ain't got 14 to throw where I want
and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
7 yards to go.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run out of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Position on him, and he pulls it in. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think.
Oh my God! How does this nigga just make that play, bro? I just don't get it. Oh my God. He dives, it makes my nigga to run like he done. Come on, man.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it.
Yeah.
6 yards there.
Flacco, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 42-yard attempt.
Oh, we missed it. Oh, yes, good. Thank you.
Able to knock it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On defense.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Akers. Room here to run.
Come on. Why you just call down like that?
Down to the Seahawks 18. A huge play that time for the Rams.
Freaking
56 yards.
What the heck?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
God dang it. Stop Akers. One nigga just fell down. Didn't get up.
We get your reset. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run this with Akers. Oh, he pulls over him. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On third down, here's a
oh, my God. Are you serious, bro? You can't be serious. Cam Akers is legit a cheat code. Like, he ran into 1, 2. He just pushed the whole freaking defensive line. Stop it, bro. Wow. That's just cheap.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They'll look to run with Akers. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop.
Wow.
12 seconds to go in the football game. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play that was holding, or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now it's not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Los Angeles, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Whoever the heck that nigga is, whoever he is.
My broadcast partner and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, please.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on.
That's whack.
With a pinky ring, everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubt me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter.
I need linebackers.